emotions. I repeat, politics is strategy and not emotion. I am addressing my Igbo people and those that support P2B. Now, the Igbos must learn how to play politics in 2026. We have been failing in terms of politics. An average Igbo man wants to learn a trade. He go cool down, learn the trade for 7 years. He go calm down, understand the secret of that trade. Then after 7 years, his oga will settle him. But when it comes to politics, we have been failing over and over again. We must.
Ọmọ Yorùbá, ọmọ kóòtù òjíire, àwọn ẹ̀yà méjèèjì, àwọn gangan lọ̀tá wa o. Tá a bá ti sọ di Fúlàní, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ ti àwọn Ìgbò náà o. Tí a bá ti ṣe kí ni, tá a bá ti sọ tàwọn Fúlàní iṣẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa sọ tàwọn Ìgbò náà. Àwọn Ìgbò náà ò fẹ́ràn wa o. Ó wà lára àkẹta sọ pé tẹ́ abọ́lọ̀ dádúró ni Yorùbá bọ́lọ̀ dádúró torí kò yẹ kí a wà láàrin àwọn ẹni tí ò fẹ́ràn wa, àwọn ẹni tí ò fẹ́ ìlọsíwájú fún wa, kò yẹ ká wà láàrin wọn o. Kò yẹ ká wà láàrin wọn o. Mo ní òun kan tó fẹ́ play fún wa, mo fẹ́ ká bá balẹ̀ gbọ́ ohun yẹn àrà táwọn youth Ìgbò fẹ́ dá fún ìran Yorùbá. Mo fẹ́ ká fi kí ni ká bá balẹ̀ gbọ́ ohun náà. Ẹ dákun mẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kò, ẹ jẹ́ ká bá balẹ̀ gbọ́ àrà táwọn Igbo youth tó fẹ́ dá fáwọn ọmọ Yorùbá. Òun ni mo mú wá fún wa pé kí a jọ gbọ́. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ bá ti rí fídíò yìí, ẹ bá mi pín kó lọ dáadáa. Àníṣe àwọn ẹ̀yà méjèèjì wọ́n kì í ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ wa, ọ̀tá wa ni wọ́n ò wá ìlọsíwájú fún ìran Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jí lójú oorun wa èèyàn wa, ẹ má jẹ́ ká sùn àsùnpara. Bàbá wa Tinubu, ohun tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe yóò fún wa lọ́kàn balẹ̀, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bá wa ṣe o. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ bá wa ṣe o. Ìsọ́sọ́rì tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe yẹn, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ṣe ìsọ́sọ́rì yẹn. Kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ fún wa ní state police. Kẹ́ẹ̀tún tún 1999 constitution yẹn kẹ́ẹ̀tún kọ́. Ìgbà náà a ní free movement lórílẹ̀ wa. Kò sí pé àwọn kan mọ̀ wo orílẹ̀ wa wá láti ọmọ fìyàjẹ wà láti ọmọ ṣe.
Get it right politically.
Òun làbí ń pariwo ṣé ti gbọ́ ẹ sì kàn ní tẹ́ ẹ bá ká lọ ẹ bá ọ fídíò yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo ohun náà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbóhùn náà ṣègbè sí.
So as an Igbo man that supports P2B, for example, do you think that P2B can get the presidential ticket of the ADC? Yes. Do you think? I'm asking this question. Number two, if P2B does not get the presidential ticket of the ADC, is it wise for the Igbos to align with the Northerners? Because ADC is a northern political party. ADC is a northern political party. It has the influence of Northerners and Fulani. So is it wise for the Igbos to align with the Northerners? Because ADC is a northern political party. ADC is a northern political party. It has the influence of Northerners and Fulani. So is it wise for the Igbos politically to align with the Northerners at this point in time? We have the APC, which is
Jackpot finally found you.
But when it comes to politics, we have been failing over and over again. We must get it right politically. So as an Igbo man that supports P2B, for example, do you think that P2B can get the presidential ticket of the ADC? Yes. Do you think? I'm asking this question. Number two, if P2B does not get the presidential ticket of the ADC, is it wise for the Igbos to align with the Northerners? Because ADC is a northern political party. Enough for sure. Even though they give P2B that ticket, some Northerners will vow they will be lackadaisical in supporting an Igbo man. You don't know their psychology. We have said it over and over again. P2B is at a disadvantage as it is now currently being in the ADC because number one, I have said it, Southern presidency, that's what we want. If they don't give a Southerner the presidential ticket in ADC, every other Southern presidential candidate will support. We know that the APC is already bringing out Tinubu in Southerner. We don't like him, but it is not beyond or above a Fulani. And average Igbo will tell you that instead of a Fulani to rule Nigeria, let Tinubu continue. You know how some Igbo people hate Tinubu. You know how. You are very clear on that. But they are saying that instead of an article to rule Nigeria or a Fulani, let Tinubu rule. Now, when we talk about alignment, we look at the political future of the Southeast. I am not here to do emotions. You know, we have a lot of emotional people in Nigeria. Everything they do is emotions, and they get bad results with their emotions. It is strategy. I might not like the person that I am having this alliance with today, but because I have a purpose, there is an interest that will be served. Most times, as a Christian, you work in your office with a non-believer, or as a Muslim, you work with an infidel. Because the person is a Christian or infidel does not mean that I cannot work with this person because the person is not my faith. You will just suffer for nothing. So it is in politics. You may not like the person, or Igbos may not like Yorubas, Yorubas may not like Igbos, but you have to look at your interest, where your interest will be protected. Yes. Will the interest of the Igbo people be protected with the Northern ADC? If you want to lie to yourself, don't come here and lie to yourself. The ADC is controlled by Northern Nigeria. Clear. The APC is controlled by Tinubu. Tinubu is not a good boy. Tinubu, nepotism, not Tinubu. Tribalism, not Tinubu. But where would your interest be captured and protected? That is what we are talking about. We're not talking about, I don't like him. I don't have to like Tinubu in order to have to get my interests put in place. In Igbo State, gas plant. You know what it is? With our years of aligning with Northern Nigeria, where has it taken us to? Imo State, gas plant. I don't know, people don't understand what it is. Gas plant in Imo State. The IPOB, they were trying to hold the Nigerian government ransom. There was no tangible infrastructure in the Southeast since the 16 years of PDP. The Igbo politicians, not Igbo people. I know that the politicians are different from the people. When we say Igbo people, we are talking about politicians. Igbo politicians aligned with Northern Nigeria for PDP 16 years. No tangible thing in the Southeast. No tangible thing. But under an APC that we don't like, I don't have to like Tinubu for me to work with him or to do. You have to like your boss. You are in a place of work. You don't have to like your colleague. It is what have brought you to that office that you should come and do. Nobody's coming to do emotions. It is not your family member. So that's how politics is in Nigeria today. The Igbo people should be smart enough to understand. Even though you are serving your Oga, you may not like your Oga, but you endure because you have a place you are going. You have a target. Until you reach that target, whether it is palatable or not, but you know that through this means I can get to my target. So when they say P2B should align with the APC, some people say, why would you say such a thing? People that have destroyed us. I repeat by saying, show me anybody that can fix Nigeria. Show me anybody. We have tried in the past. The system is designed that Nigeria will not be fixed. The system itself. Nigeria can be fixed if they fix the system, if they restructure the country. So we are pushing for restructuring so that it will be easier to fix the system. So now bring the issue of for good governance. It is not giving. I always repeat it. Some APC people will not like me. It is not given to Tinubu. It's like a prophecy, a prophetical statement. It is not given to Tinubu to give Nigerians good governance. It is given out to him to restructure. And that restructure will lead to whatever good governance is a foundation that will be laid. Just like God told David, your hands are filled with blood. You cannot build me a house. It is your son, Solomon, that will build me a house. So if you talk about good governance, that one is not the point. The point here is that who is well positioned to restructure Nigeria that will benefit the Southeast. Now I'm seeing the City Boys movement. Tinubu City Boys movement. We know their plans. We know that they are there to use their influence, use the entrepreneurs, use the big boys in quotes. In Nigeria, somebody will become billionaire, but he may invent anything. He just billionaire just for billionaire's sake. Just take advantage of one or two things, he becomes billionaire. People like Wike Alamichi, you ask them, Wike, what big business you do that you are so rich like this? You're a lawyer, so all your lawyer in your chamber got you these billions. So they look at some of the big boys in the Southeast and those people that has influencers, City Boy want to capture Southeast. But as they are come to capture Southeast, you ask, what is in for us in the Southeast? What benefit have we gotten from the APC? All political parties are the same. That political party they support, that ADC will support. Now, not political party. And we know the antecedent of Northerners when it comes to politics. The Northerner will not even want you, an Igbo man, because some people say, let's read what Kubana chief priest say. I am not a fan of Kubana chief priest. The likes of Kubana chief priest should not be even seen in our political corridor. Like in politics in the Southeast, the likes of Kubana chief priest should not be seen around. But because the people that think they are good, they are not getting involved in the process. You allow bad people to take over, and you sit down in your seat and start complaining. What are you actively doing to get involved in the politics? Go. You are a good person, you have good intention. Without political power, you cannot do nothing. You are a failure. Hello? You are a good person, you have good intention, you have good plans for Nigeria. I want to do this, blah blah blah. I'm God's choosing. You don't have political power. You are just as useless as a nylon bag. You cannot make any impact. That is why you need to get involved in the process to be able to acquire some political power to carry out your good intentions. So if we leave the likes of Kubana chief priests aligning with the APC, a quote, that will bring a lot of goodies to the Southeast, you allow them money, they are taking advantage. They are setting up their portfolio as the next generation of politicians in the Southeast. Look at those people. Me, I don't join politics. I will start from councillor from my own village. I cannot be join politics in Lagos. As a Igbo, Shuku Christian, Kashi. I dey get sense. If I want to do politics, I will go my village. I will start do councillorship. From there, I will do a lot of things. So if you don't position yourself, it is not about I don't like APC. I cannot join APC. People will join Labour Party. Where them do now? They do APC. Who is now the fool? Who is now the fool? Who are you now fooling? Daniel, I cannot work for the king. I cannot work for the king. I cannot go to Babylon. It's better I kill myself. If you know the Bible very well, they took Daniel and his people to Babylon. Although in Babylon he was able to coordinate himself. See, that is common sense, wisdom. We have been benefiting more from the APC under Tinubu, not Buhari. Strategic positioning. If we are, why is now we play that politics? Except I've asked my question. Because if they don't give P2B the ticket, which I've already made up my mind that they're not giving, so I know where my alliance is to. Anybody that will give us the structuring, except a Fulani person. If you're going to give us the structuring, my one vote, I don't care whether it counts or not. I will vote in my conscience because this is what I want and I wanted. I will vote for that thing that I want. So that's just it, ABC. So as it stands today, P2B better off in the ABC is a statement. Sit down and think about it. Take away your hatred for Tinubu because your hatred will not solve any issue. It is you getting there in power. You see, the church, why the church is failing, why the international institutions are failing, is because they don't have political power. They are useless in the face of things. They're just like ceremonial. If a governor wants to remove above Benin, he will remove. You know, if I tell people now, people will not sit down and look at this statement. This young man is saying that a governor has the powers to remove above Benin. He's making sense. They will start spraying insult, stupid boy, blah 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 blah. That's why the other time I said, if Tinubu is no more, so Tinubu has lived fulfilled years. Personally, I believe Tinubu is 80 years. Add the next 10 years. Before you know 10 years don't reach. 90 years. He will be like a vegetable. Yes. So who is praying for him to die? So the sentiment, emotions we are using to play politics in the Southeast is now seem as if you are not even smart. Go to business, you see how an Igbo man will align with his enemy to do business so that he can achieve his aim. In business, in the business world, look at what Igbos are doing. Secret or secret, they don't like your face, but so far you are game, you're a businessman, they don't care. When it comes to politics, this one they do us tribalism. My brother, you go know where you do first before you start to take decisions on how to climb up. Now people will lift you up, even though your enemies will lift you up. So when I see people say a lot of things about, I've said it already. The only way that I will say Tinubu go on is when they don't give people to be the NDC ticket. Now I know they know. It is my no. I'm not forcing my no or your own no. I know that they are not going to give people to be that ticket. That is why I've said it's better they start aligning with the people in power that have because Tinubu is snatching and grabbing everything. You see that the politicians that you don't like will not be joining the political empire of Tinubu, and they are the ones that will be benefiting, that they will be your rulers. You cannot do anything. Look at Soludo, is a governor. Just within how many 1 month, he shut down IPOB. All the DBRs in Anambra that are using, they have powers, this and that. Somebody has political power. Somebody has spiritual power. You have political power. You don't know what political power is. You don't know. Instead of you to the ballet for the person to get political power, so that you can be able to attract some things, you are doing. Are you fighting for Nigerians when you say they will abandon ship? So what I'm saying is that I want to read what Kubana Chief Priest said. Like I said, the likes of Kubana Chief Priest, they're not that intelligent enough to become our future politicians, future leaders in the Southeast. But you see, they are positioning themselves. Why the people that are in quotes good, they are qualified, are plain sentiment, emotions. People has good intention, but he's not a politician. It takes a politician to do something. Somebody like P2B, in Nigeria today, if they allow him, he can change Nigeria within 2 years. It doesn't take anything to change Nigeria. When Buhari left for his very long leave, he left Osibajo there. Within the few weeks that Osibajo was there, me like this, I felt the impact. An average Nigerian felt the impact of good governance. So it doesn't take more than 2 years. Everybody I tell you that they cannot take 2 years to fix Nigeria. But the system is weak. It takes a guy has a coconut politician and political will to do some things. So what Tinubu is doing, you see muzzling some people because he has to muzzle you for him to have his way. Because if he doesn't muzzle you, you will stop him from having his way. That is how they play Nigerian politics. Let me read what Kubana Chief said. He said a lot of rubbish here, but let's take sense out of what he said. During the last election, I didn't support Tinubu, which is a lie. He supported Tinubu because I wanted to be an Igbo boy by supporting P2B. He never supported P2B. And I made some careless mistakes. I was a fool then, but not anymore. We are just looking for a fair share in this government. Fair share. We Igbos are people defeated during the war. See, all these statements I'm making, those emotions that look at people. You know, say pride go before fall. Arrogance. But some people, their pride and arrogance is what is dealing and killing them. Their pride and arrogance. You don't people to look at them as weak people. You are already weak. In the eyes of people, you are already weak. In the eyes of people, you are weak. But you don't want people to look at you as a weak person. We both are a defeated people during the war. And it hasn't been easy for us in Nigeria. That is why we want to be smart this time around to get what we want. We don't want to lose again. We will never waste our votes again. And that's why we are standing with City Boy Movement and Tinubu. Also, they won't tell you that Tinubu is married. No, and it will get that also. What I'm picking here is that we have to be smart this time around to get what we want. That's what I'm picking from what he said. Every other thing is just babbling up and down. If Nigeria were to be a correct place, he should not even be in this position in the first place. He should be doing one mechanic or organizer. And because of the no other option than to just plead with them to do the right thing. Instead of you being smart and play, because Nigeria today we have Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, other tribes. Everybody is dragging for something. And you are doing swagbe. They will match you come out. Clear you come for road. Go and take it. Tinubu snatched power Obi was looking. During that time, people wanted to come out for revolution. People wanted to come out after INEC announced. Obi was saying, cool down, we are going to court. We are going to court now. We are going to court. You don't reach now, you don't pay for any political party.
Yes.
You are begging for vice presidential candidacy. You don't even get man for the ADC. They are even talking about how they shall replace with an Amechi. You have the opportunity. You can see how the decisions we make that are not smart. You know, an average person, adult in Nigeria, if they make mistake, they will never want to admit they make mistake. And they will look more foolish while never wanting to admit that they have made mistake. They look much more foolish. That's just the reality. So as it is now, I ask you this question again, as an Igbo man. The Igbo people, the future of Igbo people, is it secured under the ABC or the ADC? That's the question. Now, South and Nigeria should unite together. I've been saying it. This is an opportunity to align. The Yorubas are ahead of every other. Find a way to humble yourself so that you can get from the humble pie. If you start to doing that, we are this and that, we never do this and that, you will always be relegated and be at the back. The best region today is Yoruba region, the southwest region. Yes, they have advantage. We are fighting for Biafra. All those military restructuring, the old southeast region, the now say south. They intentionally took the sea away from you, took the resources away from you. That's why the 5 southeastern states are in the middle. Even in the southeast, some people are saying that we are not Igbo, we are not Biafra. We are those people that are closer to the sea. So where are we going now? So P2B, I pick for P2B, is one of the greatest losers in the ADC coalition. Let's say the ADC wins the election. What will be the name of P2B? If they shut him down, if Fulani build a cabal, even as president, Fulani will be threatening you. Not as vice president. Look at what they did to Osibajo. They told her to go. Osibajo, if they form cabal under Atiku, when Atiku was in Obasanjo, you saw the kind of politics he played against Obasanjo. That Obasanjo today will never forget to antagonize Atiku, work against him. This presidency, if Atiku come out, Obasanjo will still work against him because of the kind of, as a vice president, he's one of the most powerful vice presidents then. Obasanjo, they put Obasanjo, they carry Atiku, Ifulani, and you are going to hold them down now. The same way they put Tinubu there, and now carry Shetima, go hold them down, put him to ransom, put him to hostage. So that kind of Atiku will hold Obasanjo down, becomes president. And what will we do? What will you do? Okay, he will resign. Highest he will resign from government. He will resign from becoming a vice president, which will be honorable. But he cannot do much. Cannot do much because I will be shocked. I will be very, very shocked if they give P2B the ticket of the ADC. Then I will turn there. If they give me that ticket, things will change. But these Northerners will not see it. They will not see it. We will stay with Tinubu. That restructuring must continue, must go on. Must go on. If you are an Igbo person, you don't have any business supporting the Fulani North. Their agenda is clear, has been clear. You know all the videos you have been watching, how they have been killing, using Boko Haram, how they have been doing it. You know the history of how Igbos have aligned with the same Northerners, and they have benefited nothing. So don't forget all those things. Don't because of sentiment. I don't like Tinubu. Tinubu, Yoruba people. Yoruba people is the problem of Igbo people. Play your game well. Play your politics well. Make smart decision. Align with the rights. Sit down and look at the future. Not at your selfish interest. Make an.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, mo lérò pé ẹ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ ohun tí mo play tán nísìnyí. Ẹ gbọ́ gbogbo àlàyé tí ó wà nínú ẹ̀. Mo wá bẹ̀ yín ni mo wá rọ̀ yín ni. Ẹ dákun, ẹ bá ń pé ètò yìí kó lọ dáadáa. Ẹ sì mọ́ gbàgbé láti bá mi subscribe torí YouTube channel mi. Ibiyemi TV show òun ló kọ YouTube channel mi. Ẹ̀rìgbọ́ ṣé gan ni ibi tí a fi ìpàdé ètò náà sí ní àsìkò yìí náà lélẹ̀. Ẹ̀rìgbọ́ mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá mi wo fídíò yìí. Mo gbà gbàládùn àfihàn ojú tẹ́ fi wo fídíò náà, ojú náà ní fọ́. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni etí tẹ́ fi gbọ́ ohun tí ó wà nínú ẹ̀ etí náà ò ní di ọwọ́ tẹ̀lé bá mi pín fídíò yìí tó fi lọ dáadáa ẹni fọwọ́nà gbọ́mọ sí o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa lámọ̀ wá ẹ̀yin náà sì ni àmọ̀ débá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹ ṣé gan ni yóò túbà yóò túṣẹ fún wa.